Hello everyone, Setsura here with more Final Fantasy XIV, although now we're back to our original stream character. We got Pararogo here. We are going to be working on the Heavensward story for recording for YouTube. That said, we are going to be starting with a dungeon today. Joining us is, of course, Miro. This is our outfit for this month, although we're not going to get too much use out of it as Heavensward and other things this month have gotten in the way of the stream. I am unfortunately without Silly or Piamet today because Silly went off to his parents for the weekend, and Piamet is with, well, she was here and then she said BRB's sister, and that was 30 minutes ago, so I'm starting 30 minutes late because she hasn't come back. That said, we're gonna go unlock our first dungeon. Oops, that's not what I wanted to push. That's what I wanted to push. So we're here in Old Gridania, because the first of our dungeons today is unlocked in this area. Iyumi-san. Isumiyan. Brother Isumiyan requires your assistance in a matter he thought long since put to rest. Full glad am I of your presence, Miro. The Twelveswood has need of your unyielding courage once more. Following your deeds in the Lost City of Amdapor, we had thought the darkness lifted, its haunted walls freed from nightmare. Thus did we enter the ruins, the elementals at our side, intent upon returning with that decaying edifice to the forest, only for our immortal companions to withdraw without warning. From their agitated whisperers, we later gleaned that the entity of daunting power yet lingers within the bowels of the city, and until this being is put down, the elementals appear loath to return. I pray you visit Rayosana, where she awaits at Camp Tranquil and answers her plea for assistance. Alright, so we're gonna go to South Shroud, Camp Tranquil. This guy has the quest, leaves of Camp Tranquil. It is raining here. Hey McFluffy, how you doing? Long time no see. Where have you been this past week? I've been on break, so I've been streaming lots. Oh, the intrepid adventurer who braved the darkness of the Lost City. To no other would I entrust this task. Lest you wonder, I doubt not your success in expunging the darkness, which took root in the ruins before. The heart of that evil was excised without question, but it would seem that some other power lay dormant beneath the walls of stones all the while, its presence invisible to our senses. Plainly, however, that power is now very much awake. The elementals' panic attests to that. Quieting them is no small task. While my fellows and I endeavor to persuade the elementals to rejoin us, I would have you venture into the city once more, find the source of this new disturbance, and do what must be done. The wood-wailer Alphine yet stands guard at the gate. I dare say he has not forgotten you. Ask and he will let you pass. Okay. So we're running through the mire here. You didn't watch Twitch too much? That's okay. How have you been though? I have been pretty good. Like I said, I've had this past week off. I've been just basking in Stormblood, passing through that. Ah, yes, I've been there with my dad. He's had situations where he couldn't cook or do stuff, so when I was younger. Oh, it was so good. I got to go through Heavensward, or Stormblood. Back when I heard about this new trouble in the Lost City, I thought you might be back. Not one to leave a job half finished, eh? Where you're stepping there, aught fit to frighten an elemental is not to be taken lightly, be you favored or of the sea stayers or not. Alright. Following the defeat of Diablos, the unnatural pall choking the crumbling city of Amdapor was lifted, the tranquility restored to the Twelveswood, or so it had seemed. When the hearers entered the ruins, however, they had scarce begun consigning the stones to the forest when their elemental allies fled in a sudden panic. By the spirit's agitated whispers, did the seed-seers learn that a daunting and hostile presence yet lingered within Andapor's moldering walls. Unable to complete their ritual of cleansing, once more the Pagels called upon your aid. Once more must you delve deep inside the city's husk and purge it withered heart of unknown evil. Man, I can't read today. There we go. Your summer vacation finally started? Awesome! I don't get a starting summer vacation. However, I'm going to take July 6th and 7th off. For a long weekend. So as you can see, this place hasn't changed too much. You see, still got the rains, the destroyed-looking area. Alright, Windtrig has shown up. Slightly late. Fluffy, I actually got 6 of them yesterday.
Oh shit. Sorry, I breathed really loud.
Hello.
If you heard me.
I keep trying to hit, Touch of Death? Is that it? Yeah, Touch of Death. But it has been removed.
Oh my god, and now I'm talking without pushing my push to talk. No worries. Sorry I'm so late.
No worries.
Yeah, when I saw they removed Touch of Death, I was like, wait, why?
Oh, that's a skill I actually used.
Yeah, I was like, that would be nice. Like, make it maybe so it's just like you wouldn't want to use it on trash really like at all and just have it for bosses, but like it was not a bad ability. I don't know why. Maybe they just want it to be like combo. All about that grease lightning.
Maybe. They could have just removed it from the GCD though.
True. That would just make it like mandatory. Which is like why I'm glad they took away the damage from repelling shot. Still a useful ability. Just not mandatory for DPS now. Yeah, sorry again that I'm late. I got carried away talking to my sister and she kept going on tangents, and it was a good talk though. We exchanged bras.
That's good. I am streaming.
I know. I'm kind of exaggerating the situation. I had a bunch of like new ones that like I think my mom ordered online, and she didn't like them, and I was pretty sure they wouldn't fit me, but I never tried. And I told my sister about it recently, and she was like, oh, well, maybe they'll fit me, because, you know, she and my mom are more similar in builds, just like entirely. Like, I'm pear-shaped body, and they're not. They're like, I don't know, shape. But my sister was complimenting my hips right before I came back upstairs. I was like, yeah, because I was wearing leggings. Or, well, I still am.
I see. Well, I got Fluffy McFluffin channel right now. He's...
Not.
Thank you very much for the congrats, Fluffy. We're going to be doing a giveaway of the last remnant. I'll be posting the date down below when I'll be doing that, and then I got to figure out how I want to do it. I know Nightbot has that functionality involved, so I got to figure out how that works. Damn it, I keep forgetting about form shift. I'm not used to not having, what the fuck's the name of the ability? Blood for blood as well. That's a bit weird. A pun is always fun. Your teacher wasn't able to make reservations at the library. They were booked. Ah, Fluffy. You need to stop by more so we can hear your jokes. So, they lowered the cost of Umbrate?
They lowered the cost of, like, everything. And it's all poetics now, obviously. But, like, the Thavnarian mists and stuff, which is what I primarily used, those are so cheap now.
Oh, I didn't even look to see what those costs were, because I was like, damn it, that's going to be the hard part of getting my,
Not anymore.
Yeah, but then,
It's too bad you can't get your poetics from other Miro.
Yeah, I got 2,000 on here.
You should invest.
Invest in what?
You could buy your retainer gear.
I don't want to buy my retainer gear.
Because the higher level stuff is going to take a much higher item level, which is always annoying to get.
Hello, Nico. Yes. Oh, Wolgaf. This is a pull I've never seen done before. Alright, Quiss and Wolgaf here with me. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? We're working on some Stormblood stuff for my YouTube channel that I wasn't able to complete before Stormblood came out. Although we made pretty good progress going through all of A Realm Reborn and then what we did in Stormblood. How's it supposed to be pronounced? I didn't think that was actually correct. Just to clarify. That's why I thought it would be funny to say it like that. I'm just letting the other monk in our group right now use Dragon Kick.
Ah. I was sending a long text response to my sister.
You have a sister?
She left me a thing. Yeah. Anyway, so she gave me some like stuff to try on that she said is not her size. So I don't know why she has them. Cause yeah, but whatever. I would always take free, mostly unused bras. Because that shit is expensive. And I will, log into Fantasy.
Nicholas, I gotcha. That's pretty funny though. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Sorry, talking to a stream person.
Yeah, I just don't ever stream open though.
And which is a failing on your part.
I'm sorry if I'm a little hyper, but it's better than the other end of the spectrum of me falling asleep.
What's that?
Falling asleep.
Yeah, how do you fall asleep?
I don't know. It just happens. But yeah, I went to walk, came home, and was like, oh my god. I'm like sweating. So I had to change, and then my sister was like, I'm coming over now. And I was like, oh, okay. So I've kind of been in constant movement for the past hour and a half.
I've never been in constant movement before. How does that work?
You see you move, and then you keep moving.
How do you do that?
I don't know.
In fact, I don't think I've ever moved.
By the way, I don't know if you saw my messages about Maple Story, but it's worth logging in to pick up the reward box for doing all that, like, crap. For, kind of like pre-ordering the rewards.
Yeah, I don't see myself wanting to do that.
You get a name tag for your pet.
Yeah, but
You can name Kino.
Kino's already named.
I know, it made me sad to name it. I was like, what if I just named it Kino?
Yeah, his name is Kino. Nicholas, are you a, do you play FF14?
Maybe you could name it some variation of Kino or something.
Kino Prime? What do you mean no? You're like, maybe you can, and then you tell me no to the suggestion?
No, something like Kino.
The game is actually a lot of fun. I'm actually working on 15 during the week. That's my weekday stream right now.
Also on YouTube.
It's
nice thumbnail.
Also on YouTube, yes. The lady I'm in stream with right now, she
Oh my god, I'm a lady.
she does the artwork for it.
Yes, indeed. I actually really like the FF15 thumbnail. I like all of them. I feel like they all have like a different like charm and like kind of emotion and mood
Indeed.
behind it, you know? And that's what I try to bring out.
That said, I enjoyed 15, and I'm very happy to be playing it on stream now, because, yeah, it's an excellent game. I went through and made a whole bunch of new thumbnails for it yesterday, though. Up to number 25.
That's good. Yeah. you used the FF1 thumbnail that I made?
Yeah, it's already been put in.
Oh shit. I haven't looked at it. I like to look at it on the site because it looks better than like when I just size it down in the graphics program.
Indeed.
And I'm like, there it is. I can watch a video. Where's my thumbnail?
I had to change some of the allotted size for it because it wouldn't fit LOT, which is Labyrinth of Time.
I logged in and for a moment I had that spread arm pose.
I haven't seen that in a long time.
I remember like the first time it happened, I was like, what the heck? And you were like, yeah, Cornag used to be really upset whenever that would happen, and just thinking like, why?
He'd log in. He'd log in Mordona and just be so mad that his character was stuck in that T pose.
That's so weird to be mad about, because it's silly.
Yeah, Nicholas, I don't have a younger brother like biologically. I have a little sister, but she never really got into video games, so I never had to share with my little sister. I was the little brother though. So
Richard's almost a little brother. He's the closest you can get.
yeah, he's my stepbrother. He and Michael are younger than me, and Philip, but you never met Philip.
Yeah, who cares about any of them?
Michael is odd. Philip is doing really good in life though.
Okay,
And so is
good.
Richard. Richard is in McMaster University, I think.
Now people are gonna dox him. JK. All dox him.
Do you want to box him?
I said dox.
Yeah, and I said, do you want to box him? So yeah, imagine playing Final Fantasy as a kid, like just a young kid, having to share the system, the regular NES with 4 older brothers.
Oh my god. Guess what happened 6 years ago?
You ate bacon?
I have a memory on Facebook 6 years ago today. So, was running Molten Core yet again because Eye of Sulphur still has not dropped for Kalasha. My 16th run on my pally, because once he got Thunder Fury drops, we decided it sucked if one of them dropped again while I was on my priest. So this run, both bindings drop. Tiamat's gonna have a legendary, Face Hook.
It's fantastic.
But I also had hooves because I was a Draenei, so I guess I kicked myself in the face.
So this boss here is a little odd. If you've ever played Final Fantasy XII, she kind of uses an ability from Final Fantasy XII called Reverse, where healing spells no longer heal, they do damage. So you beat up her first form, she just kind of attacks, throws out healing spells, does all that fun stuff. And then in her second form, she reverses that, and instead, she does damage with her healing spells.
Oh, I love that fight. I love that instance.
And then in the final part, you beat her down to about 50% health, and then she'll swap over from that to her. She'll just rapidly switch between the two. I say rapidly, but randomly. You beat up your little brother, so it's okay? Well, I guess that's acceptable. I mean, kids are gonna fight. I mean, Wintrigue, her sister kicked her in the head, so.
Yeah, I don't remember that, thankfully. That may be a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Or it might be the product of being kicked in the head.
That's what I meant.
Oh. Bailey is trying to be the Lion Queen right now. Alright, Guardian statue. It would seem that whatever magics animated the sculpture have been spent. It's unlikely to ever rise again. I need to repair my gear. Okay. Now to go talk to Rayosena at Camp Tranquil. You'll have to call me on Skype so I can share screens.
Sure thing. And then I have that picture of me standing next to the trash can. And it say hot dogs or legs.
No.
Such a great picture.
Time for 15. Alright. Well, thank you for stopping by, Nicholas. Assuming you're not going to be remaining. If you are, yay. Cool. If you ever get a chance to play FF14, it's really excellent. Alright, you need to call me.
Alright.
Yours tends to beep excessively if I call you. Shit, I don't want that on right now.
Oh, I can't mute myself.
There we go.
It's frozen. Okay.
So we got Squirms here. Alright, we're gonna share screens with Pima so she can do some voicing for me here of Rayosena. Alright, you see that?
Yeah.
I don't think your Skype is muted.
Oh, that's why my push to talk for Discord is the same thing. Okay, try now.
Alright, much better. Can you see that?
Yeah.
What do you think of Pukni Pak here?
I don't know. I had to like move the Skype window, so.
You have returned from your expedition into the Lost City. That is well. We, for our part, have at last succeeded in easing the elemental's disquiet. But tell us, Miro, what was the nature of the hostile presence that so unsettled them? Extraordinary. I was all but certain that some seed of darkness had survived. I could not have been more wrong. That's you, Pima.
Oh, sorry, I had that moved like off screen. I certainly did not expect ensorcelled statues. Creations of the Amdapor Magi, I imagine.
It would appear so. They likely began to stir when that fiend was awoken by the awakened seal. Yet that does not explain why the elementals would have cause to fear these ancient sentinels.
It seems safe to assume that the Amdapori built them to repel the armies of Much. Were I to hazard a guess, I would say that the passing of the earls has dulled the statue's senses, and that they mistook our friends for ethereal beings of a different order. A white scent of the kind employed by the Magi, the elemental's arrival would have seemed like an invasion.
That would explain much, yes. Voiced monstrosities and undying guardians of stone, the War of the Magi must have been a conflict of truly terrifying proportions. It is well that these ancient relics have at last been laid to rest. With the city's defenses thus disabled, we may safely return to our task of cleansing the ruins. You have our deepest gratitude, Miro. Hey Shadow Reaver. I'm not sure if all those would have been story or dungeons or not. I'm trying to think of all the ones that would be. Where the fuck was I going? Oh yeah, it's good. We're gonna go start some main story scenario here. I'm gonna reset my recording.